Hi, I'm Jerry with the Human Garage. Today we're going to go over your Untorque homework. We're going to determine how to navigate your Untorque homework assignments based upon what is going to be your high eye and which is going to be your low eye. In this case, I checked before we started. This is my high eye and this is my low eye. For position 1, I'm going to work off what is my low eye and identify the masseter, which are the muscles outside of the jaw, the muscles that you can feel. And I'm going to rotate backwards or against the eye with all 4 fingers, and I'm going to do the opposite on the right masseter going forward. With all of our Untorques, we are going to hold for 30 to 60 to 90 seconds depending upon how long your body needs to unwind. It's going to depend day to day how your body's feeling. The further you are on in your process, maybe the body responds a little bit quicker, or maybe you're moving into a new phase of unwinding and you might have to hold for a little bit longer than you're used to. The amount of time is based really upon what you feel in your gut you need to spend to get the joints that we're going to work on to unwind. The next portion is going to be working on your temporalis, so your temples roughly. We're going to be basing this again off the low eye. This is on my left side, and I'm going to be going in the same direction as my jaw. I'm going to be using my open palm, so in this case, I'm going to, on the left side, with my low eye, I was going backwards on the jaw. I'm going to go backwards towards the street, and with my right hand and my right palm, I'm going to go forward towards you, the camera. Do that roughly 30, 60, 90 seconds, whatever's clever. Continuing with your Human Garage untorquing homework, the next point of contact is going to be the ear canals. We're going to be going in the opposite direction that we were with the jaw and the temporalis. So on my low eye side, in this case my left side, I'm going to be going forward, and on my right side I'm going to complementary be going backwards. This one has an additional caveat where with my low eye side I'm also raising the hand as it's in my ear canal rotating forward, and my right hand is going to be going downward as I rotate backwards towards the street behind me. It looks like this. We go in, we go forwards with the low eye, backwards with the high eye. Low eye, my hand is raising up. High eye, my hand is coming down. This one we're also going to hold for 30, 60, or 90 seconds. Continuing with your Human Garage untorquing homework, the next point of contact is going to be on your neck. It's between your SCM, that big meaty neck muscle that we see often, and your scalenes, the muscles running down the side of your neck. We're going to call this spot Frankenstein's Monsters Bolts. You're going to be going the same direction as your ear canals. So with the low eye, I'm going to be going forward. With the high eye, I'm going to be going backwards towards the street behind me. I'm going to go between the meaty muscle and the muscles running down the side, right there. And I'm going to go forward with the low eye and backwards with the high eye. I'm going to hold 30, 60, 90 seconds. The next step in the Human Garage untorquing homework is going to be to untorque your navel. We're going to take 4 fingers, we're going to stick them in the belly button, and we're going to rotate counterclockwise. Now I'm doing this standing to demonstrate for you, but it's best if you're lying down on a bed or the floor, something firm so that you can really get in there and anchor and rotate counterclockwise. The next portion of your Human Garage untorquing homework is going to be on the hips. I'm going to be using 2 lacrosse balls. I'm going to be rotating on my low eye side in the same direction that I was for the ear canal and the Frankenstein's Monsters bolts. I'm going to be going forwards on my low eye side and backwards towards the street on my high eye side. I'm going to locate the point by going between my trochanter, which is the leg bone that you can feel, and the top of my ilium, which is the hip bone. I'm going to go between those two. There's a soft spot. On my low eye side, I'm going to be going forward, and on my high eye side, I'm going to be going backward. I'm pushing into myself. I'm generating some force so that I can apply pressure and rotate forward on the low eye side and backwards on the high eye side. And with all our untorquing, unwinding releases, we're going to be holding for 30, 60, or 90 seconds. The next part of your untorquing homework is going to be working on your knees. You're going to place your hands on your kneecaps and you're going to rotate outwards. So the tops of my knees are going to be going out towards either side of me. I'm going to be doing this with your knee in a bent position. Your leg isn't straight, It's not super bent, it's just nice and bent and relaxed. So I'm able to sit here, have my feet on the floor, place my hands on my kneecaps, and rotate outwards. This is a release you're gonna wanna hold for closer to 2 minutes. It's great for any time you've been sitting for an extended period of time, flying in an airplane, driving a car, sitting through a boring movie, whatever it is. You wanna place your hands on your kneecaps and rotate out and hold. You're gonna feel your legs and your hips release. You're gonna feel your thighs release. You're gonna feel your low back and your abdomen release as well. And really be patient with this one because it's a very high payoff homework assignment. The next portion of the Human Garage Untorquing homework is going to be working on our elbows. Now, I'm going to demonstrate on one elbow, but we are going to want to do this on both elbows. We're doing something similar to the knees in that we're rotating outward. So I'm going to place my hand on my elbow. I'm going to rotate towards this wall away from the center of my body. And to add to the tension that helps unwind or untorque this joint, I'm going to rotate my hand down towards the floor so that I have 2 types of force working to untorque this joint for our homework. You're gonna hold this one longer for closer to 2 minutes, just like with our knees, because similar to our knees, there's a ton of payoff. You're gonna feel this come through your shoulder, up into the back of your neck, and into the base of your skull. We really wanna give this a good chance to release, and we are gonna do this on both sides, pretty please.